Hello everyone, how are you? It's a learning process. Since I started to make tutorial, I had only one intention to share my knowledge. As I learned many things last few years, at some point I was thinking, let's start to share with others. I always try to give you the authentic information that I didn't get at the beginning of my career. So my only one goal is to help others. Now, today I'm going to show you complete one tutorial that I'm going to cover many things. Usually my process is I always do some sketch, initial sketch, and then I bring it to the Illustrator. When I bring it to the Illustrator, I fix many things, I changed many things. I fixed the layout completely. When the design and the layout is completely fixed, then I bring it to the Cinema 4D. After I bring it to the Cinema 4D, I start to modify, I start to build my actual scene. So today I'm going to show you guys complete one new design, what I am going to do right now. So let's start with the Illustrator part. This is Illustrator and I'm creating one new document that the size is 1920 by 1080. Now I'm going to create one layout for my visual. This is the text. I want to change the I just outline the text, and then what I want to do, I want to make sure that I want to change it a little bit. This is the main shape, but I want to change it a little bit like this. Not too much. Okay, this. And then this is actually random slice. So I want to slice it. This is just a line, and then go to the pathfinder, make divide. So this text is now divide from the original path. So this is it. This is the text. I want to make it as like broadcast glossy, something glossy. So as you guys, if you are if you follow my Behance portfolio, you going to see this kind of glossy material, glossy design. This is the learning process version 1 I did long ago. I mean, I did this one in 2014 or 15 maybe. Let me check the date here in Behance. So this is actually I uploaded in 2016, though I did it maybe 2015. So I'm going to do this similar to this glossy, and I'm going to use the techno and everything regarding to my previous design I did. I mean this one. So let me explain you something. See here, This is the main text. I added many things in the composition, and finally I got this result. So today, before I uploaded this tutorial, I mean this one, but I didn't go through the complete modeling, lighting, rendering, composition, and the things. So from now I'm going through the complete process, actually, from the beginning to end. So today I'm going to do this kind of this thing, but the proper way, I mean from the beginning to end. And I'm going to show you many things that I didn't know back then when I did this one also. So see here, I used news, even the here is globe tech, and bottom we see the many techno and the many things. All the things I added in After Effects. But today I'm going to show some of the techno and some of the text we're gonna use inside the Cinema 4D. So how? Now I'm going to show you very exciting thing that I didn't know before, the UV map. But though I'm not I don't know completely the character, how to do the character UV and complicated UV mesh, but I know a little bit about very simple shape, and I will show you how to do it. So today we are going to do the things from sketch to end. So this is our text. See, this is our text M, and now this is it. So we will going to bring it to the, see, this is the motion design tutorial LP 2020 motion design masterclass. If you guys already if you guys are my regular follower, you have seen my many tutorials. I did not go through the complete process. Sometime I just explain what I did uh, and what's I what I wanted to do. So this is it. Today I'm going to show you exactly from the beginning to end what it is. So M design, this is the C4D file, and I want to create my AI. It means Adobe Illustrator. This is how actually I structure my project folder, project file. So this is AE. At least I create 5 folder. That one is C4D, one is Illustrator, one is After Effects, one is reference, and another one is export. So now we are going to save this one M, and of course for any kind of vector file, if you want to bring it to the Cinema 4D, you have to downgrade your version, like Illustrator 8. Always you have to downgrade your version. You have to save it to the Illustrator 8. Otherwise you are not able to bring it to Cinema 4D. So this is the reference. This is our reference today. And also I want to save it to my folder, motion design masterclass, M design reference. So this is our reference today. Let's open the Cinema 4D, and we don't need the Illustrator software anymore to open. And then go to the open, M design AI, just double click, and always take care about your connect spline and group spline. If you select the connect spline, it's gonna be one shape, so always taking care about it. If you need to different file, I mean the separate, all the shapes are separate, you have to select group spline. So I need three of my shapes separately, so I selected group spline. So this is it, this is my shape, and see, this is the three part is different. Now just I want to change my pivot from there to here. Then I want to make it 90%. I mean, I want to do it on the floor. I want to just to bring it on the ground. See, this is the ground and my shape is here, and just let me check the M, how big it is. So see, those guys are familiar to the motion graphics and animation. You guys already knew it, that for any kind of animation project, I mean the film, animation film, you have to take care about your scale. I mean the real scale measurement. If you want to do any kind of animation that you gonna portray the real life, real scale measurement, you have to take care about your model. You have to take care about your any kind of element that should be regarding to the real life measurement. I mean, if you wanna make a animation and your character height is 1 feet or 5 feet, 5 feet 5 inch, or 5 feet 6 feet 1 inch, and if you model your house less than his size or her size, so it's not gonna be fit. He's not, or she's not gonna be fit on your house. So you have to take care about your measurement if you're going to do the animation. And for any kind of motion graphics, you don't need to follow the real life measurement. I mean, let's say you wanna do something like the city, so you don't have to be the make it like as much as the city, as big as, so you can do it like this is your room. Imagine is your room is like a city, so just you have to place your object, your element, your text, your effects is regarding to your element and your city. Your just imagine that your room as a city, so that you have to make sure that if you think that your room is city, so think about it, how small is the car and the road and the city and the building. It's not like the 100-floor building. If you think about the real life measurement and your room, and it's not gonna be fit on your room, so you have to think about the real life measurement And before you want to do anything, you have to take care about the project, actually what you need. If you need real life measurement, so go on, no problem. If you don't need, so don't make it very big, because sometimes we are using uh, low configuration machine, and our project gonna be very huge, big, and you are not going to you are not able to handle the project. So take always take care about your project. What you gonna do it, you have to understand actually what you are going to do, and how big it should be. Not so big, not so small. If you are make it so small, at some point you're going to be struggle. And if you make it big, also you're going to be struggle. So don't make it more big, don't make it more small. It's like, think about it, it's your room, it's a city, and you have to place your object, your car or anything else regarding to your measurement. So now see, this cube is let me check that this cube is 200 by 200, 200 by 200, everything is 200. So my text is so small, very small, so I want to make it little bit big, as the cube is. So now it's fine. Here our intention to make only the M, and we're gonna you add some extra techno and the things, so nothing else. Now see, it's time to just concentrate on the modeling part, I mean scene part. Just to get look little bit better, I want to place it bit far, not like part of the, not each shape is very close. Just see, just I make it just just a bit far for main shape. If we count this M, this is the main shape, this is secondary, and this is also secondary, and you can call it whatever you want. Now I want to make sure my all the path and shapes by name. I want to go through the proper way, 100% proper way. So this is the first shape, so I want to call it 1. Not only call 1, shape 1. Okay, shape 1. This is the second big, so I want to call it shape 2. This is the third shape, sorry, this one is shape 3. See, this is the M. Inside the M group I have 3 shapes, shape 1, shape 2, shape 3. So my shape 1 is most bigger size, and then second one is smaller than the bigger, and the third one is less than 2 shapes. So now let me tell you something. As I started my motion graphics career, I had lot of questions, lot of problem. I struggled a lot. I mean lot with many things. Even still I'm struggling. But nowadays at least I knew some techniques, some tools that I I'm not struggling uh, as I struggled before. So what was that? The thing was, most of the time I struggled with my scene to handle it properly, because I didn't have much idea about the mesh and the things. So I always used to put many things on my scene, and at the end I got struggle. I got trouble with my scene. Uh, my scene always become very heavy, and at the end I wasn't able to handle the scene properly with my camera, animation, and the things. So if you guys are listening to me right now, please make sure you are not using many object or many mesh or many segment on your scene that you will going to that you may that for that you're gonna face the trouble. So keep it as much as simple you can. Keep it as simple as you can. Don't put many things on your scene without any reason. And don't put many meshes, many segments. Keep it less and light. Yeah, you sometimes you need to put many things, but make sure and care about your mesh and the things, so that you are not going to face trouble at the end when you are going to animate your element and the camera. So let me show you some techniques that I learned, how you can make sure that your object and the things is very simple and clean. This one, now I want to add the extrude. My shape is now extrude, and I want to do it on top. It's minus 20. I want to put it 10 or 15. This is my main shape. See, this is our reference. I want to take the reference file. This is our reference. See, what did I do here? This is one part, this is another part, this is another part, this is another part. Here actually the four part, the bottom part, the middle part, and the top one, top two. So let me do the four part first, then we will talk about others. So this is actually the process. You have to take care each part separately. Don't think about to do many things at a time. Just focus on the separate part. This is how actually you're gonna get a good result. So this is the first part, this is the middle part, and third, fourth. So now this is okay. Let's see. Let's say this is our middle part, and before going to the third and fourth part, I wanna show you something. This is M, and I want to take the backup, BACK backup. This is the backup, and those people are not familiar with the layer. This is very interesting. This is very interesting. Sometime we are going to work on the project that we're going to we're going to do many part, actually many part. So, and at a time we don't need to visible, I mean the enable all the parts on our scene, so that it's our PC getting heavy, and it will take time to get load all the scenes at a time. That time you have to do one very interesting thing. You can do very interesting thing, that just to inactive your element. Yes, from your scene. Let's say we have many things here. This one, this one, this one, so many things in our scene. So, and we are working on only the M here. This is the modeling part, and we don't need to enable all the elements and the scenes inside our Cinema 4D scene. So yeah, which so that it's gonna be heavy, and you can't make it, you can handle it easily and lightly. So what you can do, one thing. Just make sure you can group or whatever you want, or each element separately. Just select it and go through your layer, go to your layer, file, new layer from selection. See, this is the new layer from selection, and immediately we are going to see this same color here. This is the add, and now it's added to the layer manager. And this is let's say cube B backup. This is cube backup, and also I want to name it cube backup. Now if you hide this, just make it visible enough, inactive all the, just this is all are now inactive, and it also inactive from your scene. Now what will happen, it's like you didn't put anything on your scene. It's completely visible, it's completely inactive. Now your Cinema 4D algorithm, he just count this shape, M shape, nothing else. Now he is counting only this object, this element, just those element, only the visible. Sometime we used to do this thing just inactive from here, but this is most effective way to inactive any kind of object or any kind of things inside your scene. So this is the layer option, and also how you can get it back. Just do the things, just active the things you inactive before. So I want to just to make sure I'm not going to face trouble for my extra element. Now this is backup, and this is M. Okay, let's write M backup. Okay, M backup. What's this? M backup, and I just select all of the shapes and the things, and I want to take it here. It's M backup. M backup here, just inactive all the things, even this. It means it's not visible on your tree. So here I want to see the how many segment and the things is created already. See, it's a single mesh, no more vertex, no more segment. It's very light. Even we don't need any more vertex and the things here because we are doing very simple shape, and this is our reference. So for this kind of model, this kind of scene, we don't need to add any more extra vertex or the segment. So now what we can do, I want to make it just editable. Before I want to make editable, I want to just check the create single object. So create single object, create single object, create single object, shape, shape, shape. Now I got how many? 3 shapes. Just I want to take all of them here. So okay, I took it outside. Now before I make any kind of copy or anything else, okay, I want to decide what part is the which part I will apply the with what kind of material. Here see this part, the middle part is glass, the top part is solid red, also that part is solid red, even the bottom part, as I remember, it's if though it's not visible here, but as I remember that it's also red, solid red. So basically the three material, one, why three? It's because of this is glass, black kind of glass, this is also red but it's little bit dark, it's also red but it's little bit brighter red. So we have to create three material. Okay, now see here, sorry, here I added many things inside After Effects, but now today I'm going to add some of the elements, some of the text inside Cinema4d. Why? Because of most of the time, if it's a still image, so you can do anything whatever you want, just put it on your Photoshop or inside your After Effects, you can just place it wherever you want. But if you are going to do the animation, that time you are going to face some problem. Not if you are not good at the composition system, you are going to face some problem with to position it exactly. Just few days ago, most of the time, not yeah, most of the time people are asking me how can I attach, or how did I do the techno or the element perfectly positioned with the moving camera actually. So let me show you something. See the, if you see this one, I added many things. See here, okay, let me download this one. And also I want to download another one. Wait, yes, this one. Okay, let's play this one first. Reference. Just wait a bit. Let me download that one also. Yeah, we got this one also. Okay, great. Now, okay, let's play this one and see here. If you see here, I added many things inside After Effects that it's aligned with my Cinema 4d camera. Not see, it's perfectly aligned. All the shapes, all the technos and the things is exactly aligned with my Cinema 4d camera. And if you see here, this is also these shapes, all the extra techno and the things. See this one here, this green dot, green techno, and all the shapes without the 3D cubes. Rest of them I added on my After Effects. So yeah, if you are good at the composition and the things, it's okay, fine, no problem, it's great. But sometime we need to add some techno and some things inside Cinema 4d. That time where I got troubled, I struggled with these things lot, many times, not only many times, for many years actually. I wanted to add little text or very nice and thin material on my shapes inside Cinema 4d with specific align, but I wasn't able to do it long time, for a long time. But nowadays I know how to deal with this thing properly. Let me show you the things. This is the UV map. Though listen, listen very carefully. I am not good about anything, but I love to share my knowledge. I love to share my things, my experience. This is why actually I started to making tutorials. So if you are listening right now, and if you think that I have to learn more, yeah, of course, I know that I have to learn many things, and I don't know all the things. I have to learn. I have many areas to improve and the things. So, and somehow you figure out that the way I explained or the way I am telling you now, guys, you have better idea or you have better option to do the same thing. Please let me know. I want to learn. I want to improve myself. So now it's time to do the UV map. So for any kind of UV map or any kind of UV things, here you have to decide which part actually you want to add your lines or techno. We are not going to use all the parts, right? Just we are going to add the lines or techno, some of the areas in our on our shape. So this one, go to the UV edit. This is 2020, and there is very exciting news that S2020 is very good about UV system. The 2020 is not like the 2020 is actually bullshit. Seriously, it's bullshit about the UV map, but the 2020 is very good. So if you are using 2020, it's very nice to doing the UV. But for the broadcast thing and for little things, it's also enough for us. So see, we are going to use some text, some elements, some things on that part, on the big part, actually big part of our M. So how we can organize the UV to get the proper shape? See, select the UV, let's, okay, actually we don't need that part, the bottom part and this part also. So we select all the parts we need, huh? Then also we don't need actually this part. Okay, so now how many part we selected? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, now go to the projection and let's try box, cube to box. That's great. Now we got our shape like this, and see, this part is bottom part, that part is that, and blah blah blah. So we don't need that part for our texture or anything. So just select all of the part you don't want to use and make it small. Remember, you have to keep it inside your UV. Okay, let's bring back the shape. Now you have to select each part. I think let's, okay, see, when I select here, it's also select there, huh? So which part is which, you can figure out here. Now this is our M. See, this is all of our M top part. I think this one is here. Yes, this one is here. And there is also 2 3 part. How about this one? Okay, let's say this is left side, this is right side. So This is right side. I want to bring this one on that part. And what is this one here? What about this one here? Okay, let's take this one. Just you have to organize your UB. Okay, here now. See, this one is third part. This one is here. What is this part? Yes, this part is here. So let's bring it here and here and here and here. So how is this? Here, here, and here. So now we know this one is this one is that, this is the left side. Here also the same, this. So I want to take this one first. This one is here, and then this one is here, also this one. So see how we organize our map. Now this is completely my process. It's kind of cheat just to take the snapshot. See, just take the snapshot and save it to your original, inside your original project, mdesign, and I want to keep it inside the Cinema4d file. Text 1. Okay, now what we can do, bring back to the original Cinema4d. So I think it's already or it's already near about 1 hour. So this is it. I think you guys the things I just explained, now you know how to do the UV map easily. So this is one part, or I don't know, actually we can make it like a 2 part or 3 part. So I think this is very, it's gonna it's gonna now it's going to be very long tutorial. I don't know how to do the things shortly. I tried many times that I can explain some things very quickly, very shortly, but I couldn't. Even still, I feel like I need more time to explain. I need more time to go through the process. So this is how actually, if you are, if you have, if you are, if you check out my some of my tutorial, I need time. I need time. Without time, I can't explain. I can't feel better. Actually, I can't. I feel very distract when I do something very quickly, very randomly. So, but the thing is, if you want to grow, if you want to learn, really, you have to go through all the process. So it's already 53 minutes. This is it. This is part one. And the next part, the things is all. Also, now we have to do many things. We have to check, we have to do many things, and we are going to do, let's say we are going to make it three parts. So this is the one part, and the next part will upload very soon, the next week. And the third part, the finished part, will upload actually, the after next week. So this is it. Thank you so much for watching my tutorial, and keep watching my tutorial. Please, if you like my tutorial, if you think it's you are getting better, and you are finding something helpful, please keep watching my tutorial, and also subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe and share my videos. Thank you so much. See you next week.